building has flooded. A lot of flash floods yesterday all over New England. And thankfully the rain has stopped for the time being, Pete. The water has receded, but stand by, right? More could be on the way.
That's right, Patrick. We have round 2 on the way tonight through tomorrow. Now, this round may not have quite as much rain and quite as much street flooding as we had yesterday. In fact, most of today looks rain-free. And this will not be because of Joaquin. Joaquin will come potentially late weekend into next week. As we take a look at our current satellite map, you can see a front offshore, and it's this front which will actually come back to the west, producing some of those showers and some of those gusty winds later on tonight through tomorrow. So things kind of working backwards in the atmosphere today. And again, Joaquin is still very far down to the south. That will not affect our weather for the end of the week or for the first part of the weekend. You could see the storm is rather big. A Category 3 storm, in fact, some changes coming in over the past several minutes. Now a Category 3 storm, winds 120 miles an hour, and there were some slight changes to the track. Let me show you what they are. Now, what is staying the same is it first goes down to the south towards the Bahamas and then back up to the north. And even though right now it's a strong Category 3, likely a Category 1, maybe even a tropical storm as it cools off here in the Atlantic. But notice what's happening here. When we came on the air early this morning at 4:30, the track was right into the outer banks of the Carolinas. Now it's further to the east towards southern New Jersey. Now, we've been telling you, you cannot take the tracks of these things too literally. In fact, there are many different scenarios still with the path of the storm. It could go further to the left into places like Virginia, Maryland, Delaware. It could also go further to the right towards Connecticut or even out to sea. So stay tuned to future forecasts as there's still just a lot of uncertainty where the storm ends up. What we can tell you is the weather on the way for tonight and tomorrow, not related really to Joaquin. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12, not tracking much in the way of precipitation this morning. It is well offshore south of Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, and our Futurecast picks up well on that. Into the afternoon, we'll see more clouds and sun, although there may be some peaks of sun here and there with a gusty wind out of the north. Much cooler than yesterday. That is really the difference you're going to notice when you get in your car this morning. This is 6 p.m. Notice the showers start to try to creep back in from the southeast, but notice how it's really not an all-afternoon washout. We'll see the chance of showers late day through the overnight hours. You can see the showers kind of fluctuating off and on, and then some more rain on the way for tomorrow. The most likely location to see the rain would be from southeastern Rhode Island around Little Compton towards Cape Cod. From Providence and points west of I-95, we may get the showers in a more spotty variety, and the same thing could happen on Saturday. But we need to watch out for potential flooding risks late tonight through tomorrow, just in case things are a little iffy there. So on the Eyewitness News Threat Tracker, leaving you in the low category for today. Tonight through tomorrow, we put you in the medium category, primarily because of the flooding. There will be some ocean effects, which I'll discuss in just a second. Temperature right now in Providence is a cool 55. Winds are busy. They're out of the north at 14 miles an hour. They will stay strong for the next several days. Other spots also checking in the mid-50s. And notice our wind direction from the north and northeast. That will put the eastern coast of Massachusetts at the greatest risk for the coastal flooding. I mean, there's going to be rough surf everywhere, and you may notice even a little splash over in places like Narragansett, but it's the eastern coast and not the south coast which will have the greatest risk of some of that coastal flooding. We'll be looking out for some beach erosion the next few days with obviously some more rain on the way. So some showers potentially this afternoon, moving primarily late afternoon after 3 or 4 temperatures in the upper 50s, winds out of the northeast at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Now for the weekend, things looking okay in terms of avoiding a washout. I don't see a washout on either Saturday or Sunday, although this will depend on the eventual track of Joaquin, and we will keep you updated on that. You can get more updates over on our website at WPRI.com and download